Hello and welcome to another tutorial. This is a tutorial about how to make a website in HTML. Uh, of course, when you hear about making a website, that's usually the first thing you'll hear people saying you need to know is HTML. And you probably know that it's some text thing you have to write or something like that. Or maybe you've seen one of those make your own websites where you can build your own websites by dragging and drop things. And what HTML is basically just regular text, just like this, that the browser can parse, or basically read and output different things. Similar to a programming language, it's not really a programming language. It's I'm not sure how to explain it. It's more like a script language, but it doesn't really actually do any programmable functions. It's like Microsoft Word, sort of, changing the fonts, things like that. Here, I'll just give you some basic things. Actually, you know what? First, the IDE I'm using, or the text editor I'm using, is Notepad++. You can get that by just going to google.com and just typing in Notepad++, and just go download it. I'm sure you guys know how to download things, so I'm not going to waste your time with that. So let's just get right to it. I created a new file, and I'm just going to type this HTML, or less than sign, greater than sign, HTML, and that. And this is basically saying anything between here is going to be HTML. And we want to put all our code, or so-called code, or HTML, in between these HTML tags is what they're called. I'm going to save this, and actually, you know what, I'm going to just create a directory and pause the video. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to call this first page .html. You can use several extensions, including HTML, HTM, or XHTML. Any of them are fine. I'm just going to use HTML. And as you can see, Notepad++ immediately recognizes it and highlights them. Actually, I'm going to pause the video. Someone's talking to me. Okay, moving on. I'm just going to go over some basic tags. Basically, all of HTML, excuse me, is made up of text and tags, basically. And what tag is basically a name surrounded by a greater than sign and a less than sign. And usually there's two tags, a beginning tag and an ending tag. The ending tag has this little slash at the beginning of it. And there is a tag where it can only be a one tag, where it acts as a beginning tag and an ending tag, and they usually look like something like this, tag name, like that. So they have a less than sign, and then they have a slash and greater than sign at the end. And we'll learn those later. But the next basic sign is the body tag, the body and head tag. The head tag we're not going to worry about right now. Basically, the difference between the head tag and the body tag is the head tag is where all the non-visible things go, like your tags, your description, your title of the website, things like that, and the body is where all the visible things go. So that's basically the difference. Okay, so next thing is our content. Now, one of the basic tags is P, short for paragraph. Oops. And basically anything we put in between these P tags or paragraph tags is what we want to consider a paragraph. And this helps us like have padding or space around our paragraph, so it doesn't merge with other elements or tags. And also it helps search engines organize your page. So I'm just going to type something. This is a paragraph. And I'm going to run this, open this page, and we can see the results. Okay, as you can see, our first page is right here, firstpage.html. I just double click that, and as you can see, we made our little first website, and all it is a paragraph that says this is a paragraph. I'm going to close that, go back to Notepad++, and we're going to add another tag, and this tag is the header tag. As you can see, I'm typing H1 for header 1, and I believe there's like 6 headers. I forgot the exact number, but the difference between header 1, header 2, header 3, etc. is the larger the number, the smaller the header, and less important it is. So header 1 is the most important header. So the most important header. Probably spelled everything wrong, but that's okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and run that again. And as you can see, the text appears bigger. And you can change the size, the exact size of the font of all of these with something called CSS, which is something different we're not going to learn right now, or just within the attributes of a tag, which I might just show briefly right now. So each tag can have several attributes. Like you can say font, and as you can see, it recognizes that it's an attribute, and it makes it red. And we can say font equals something. I think there's font family. Never mind. But we can say like Arial. I forgot if this is exactly attribute we can change, but we can change things like color equals green, and this should change the color of the text. And attributes are basically just things to, yeah, like they sound, change some attributes of whatever the content is. Okay, I think I did that wrong, but I think you get my meaning. You can change different things with your attributes. So those are some basic tags. Okay, next thing is probably one of the elements or tags you're going to use often is an image tag, and this is just img, image, and you can have it as a single tag like this, and it has an attribute called source or src, and oh, you know what, actually I forgot another tag more popular than this, but I'm just gonna go over this first. And this basically just shows the path of an image. And for example, if there's an image in the same directory, we can just type the image name dot whatever the extension is, like JPEG. So here, I'll just put an image in here and call it test image dot png, something like that, and I'll put a test image there. Okay, I just got a nice jellyfish photo right here, so I'm just gonna name it test image, and instead of having it as a PNG, I'll have it as a JPEG, and then I'll go ahead and view this website, and as you can see, our header is still here, our paragraph is here, and there's a nice image on our website. So those are some basics. Another basic and raw essential is the link tag, and sorry, and this tag is not very intuitive, or yeah, basically it's an A, that's the tag. And the reason why I say it's not intuitive is you don't think of the letter A as a link. You know, maybe an L would be a link, but no, it's an A. And I also don't understand this. I think it stands for something reference, but to tell your tag where you want to send the user to when he clicks the link is you have to have this little attribute called href, and you just type your link in here. So I can make him go to http www.google.com, and when he clicks that link, he'll be redirected to Google. And then in between the beginning and ending tags, I can just say click here to go to Google. Can't spell Google. Okay, and then I'm going to double click this, and I have my link all the way on the bottom right here, so I'm just going to click this, and as you can see, I'm redirected to Google. So that's basically a link, and the cool thing is you can make a link out of your image. So I'm going to put a link tag around my image tag, and same thing, href. Actually, I can just copy this. And that's the cool thing with HTML. You can put you can put tags inside of other tags, inside of other tags, inside of other tags to do different things, whatever you want, basically, or however you want to display things. And so now, whenever I scroll over this image, you can see this little hand pointer thing indicating that it's a link, and when I click this image, it redirects me to Google. So you could do some cool things with buttons and things like that. So I hope you learned something from this tutorial. We're probably not going to go too much in depth into all the different tags and things like that, because there's a lot of tags. I'm going to probably post a helpful link where this website will tell you where all these what all these things do, all these tags do, and you can just go from there. It's pretty simple, pretty easy, and after you get the idea, we can start moving into more complicated things or more fun things like JavaScript, PHP, CSS, etc. To help us display the website or make a more prettier website or make it more functional, things like that. Display things from a database. So tell me what you think of this tutorial, what you want to learn, and hope to see you in the next tutorial. Thank you. Bye.